Okay, well here's something I wasn't going to make a video on or anything, but might be kind of fun to throw in some odds and ends, like videos or something. But this is a bracket that I am making to hold my welding leads. Just a piece of plate steel. I drilled some holes for some 5/16 bolts, and just an old U-bolt I cut in half and then cut it off at the threads. And I'll paint it black and it'll go next to welder to hang on my welding leads. I had to make it fairly narrow. I mean, it's still wide enough, and especially for being as deep as it is, but had to make it narrow so because it's going to set behind the crane on the service truck, and I still want to be able to, you know, get the welding leads on there fairly easy. So anyways, throw some paint on it really quick. One of the most absolutely handiest things in the shop, or at least the reason about having a crane in the shop, is painting. Holy cow, you don't realize how handy it is. But you just raise things up and then you can go, you can see all underneath I gotta get all the primer there. I can just spray it, you know, and move it up and down to see what I'm doing. Pretty handy. Okay, YouTube, I'm working on today it's all hung up by the crane now, kind of dangerous, but measuring the legs, they're all torch cut. And I measured them all to where they're all gonna be equal and level. And I gotta shorten up this leg. Probably can't see it. There's a scribe line right down the end too. I gotta cut that because that leg is gonna set on that wheel well right there. And hopefully get this welder mounted today into the back of the service truck. I want it on the crane side, which is kind of awkward to get to it, but this crane, since it sits out already so much, it's already a lot of wasted space. And so I'm going to put it behind the crane, and that will also protect the welder and allow me to have that much bed space, you know, so I still put a sheet of plywood or something in there. And so that's what we're working on. And like I said, hopefully I'll get this old beast mounted in there. And I'm not going to bolt it down today because I still want to take it out and paint it, but I want to get it all fitted before I paint it. So now I'm cutting feet for the bottom, for the little feet for the bottom of the angle iron. That should be done here in a second. Best money I ever spent was on this. It was free. Alright. I'll just drill all of them at once. You really shouldn't do that, but this hole's off center, and it just this piece of metal already had this hole in it, so I just stacked them all up and drilled them so all the holes are the same. But now they're all done, deburred, and feet are ready to get tacked on. Got my little helper over here helping me. He's manning the crane. Show him the remote, George. Yeah. So George helped me get it into position.
Hi.
Why'd you act all weird? Whatever. All right, push that over. Push that over against the service truck and then go down with it. We'll see if we like it where it's at. Keep going down.
I want to stop.
Keep going. Okay, why don't you set it down right there? Let's see how it looks. Watch out, here. Turn around. Okay, stop. I don't want you to get hurt. Back up. Go up.
Up.
Okay, stop. Okay, now push it more. Right there. Now go down. Watch your toes. All right, hold on.
Ow. Do you think that's good?
No, it's not on that fender. Hold on, I'll help you. All right, I just set her down. Still sizzling over there on the wet floor. I haven't bolted it down yet, but got the little pads welded on, and that's where it'll bolt down. This is where the welder will sit, about 3.5 inches away from the side. That gives it enough room for the carburetor And let's get a better view. Anyways, it gives enough room for the carburetor and the muffler. So the muffler sets up above plenty high, and the carburetor's got plenty of room. So this is where I'm gonna have it. But and then still gives me enough room in here, probably 4 feet here. So that should be plenty for putting things in there. And I can still, you know, access everything. And this is what it'll look like. So I can still, with the tailgate up, I should still be able to reach over and select everything, because it's not too far away from the tailgate there. It looks far in the camera, but it's 1.5 feet. I can just reach right on over and adjust everything and start it and plug in outlets and everything while it's running. So should be a pretty good little thing. It's setting a little cattywampus. I might, not that bad, but let's see, back at me. See, it's setting a little bit to that side, and that's just because the floor is not square. It's all, you know, just an old service body. It's all flexed out and stuff. So I might put a couple washers just to level it, because that's kind of annoying to me. But and then I got, here's this that I made. So this will go right here, which gives you plenty of room to hang all the welding leads. So that should look good. Anyways, that's it for now. Another thing I wanted to add is, in the idea of my placement of the welder, was I like the idea of being able to hook it straight up with the crane, pull it straight up and swing it right out the back. If I ever needed to move it, you know, and I didn't have the gantry crane, or, you know, I needed to work on something that was far away that the service truck couldn't get to. Anyway, so that was my idea of that. And you know, there's a couple things I don't like about it, but I think that this spot will be a really good spot for it, and it'll look a heck of a lot better when it's painted. I plan on making a video painting the air compressor, doing an oil change, tune up, and getting that looking brand new. And I will do the same with this, so it won't look so ghetto. And probably come up with some sort of exhaust, because that is a horrible design. Someone welded a glass pack, and it's just absolutely atrocious. It's super loud, and rainwater can, even though it's got a cap on the stack, rainwater driving down the road and stuff gets down the exhaust. So not a very good design. But anyways, so I'll probably do something similar to this one. This exhaust, can't remember if I posted in the video or not, but this one will be right here, and it kicks right up the side. And so, I mean, see, you can see it's quite a bit above the, you can't even really tell. I mean, it's a good, there you go. Now you can see it's quite a bit above the box, so there should be no issue there. And like I said, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. So, and when it's painted, it won't look so ghetto. And with the, you know, leads, I can, you know, if I got to pull up and back up to something, I can fire it up and start welding. Anyways, that'll be a wrap for this video. Only thing I got left to do is drill some holes and bolt it down. And same with the little thing to hold the welding leads. So I'll probably do that in a different video, and probably throw that in with something else when I'm working on the shovel or something. But anyways, talk to you guys later, and have a good week, and be safe and have fun.